Hello, I require lawyer services.
Hello.
Heard you gotta ring Ramee. What's going on? This is Ramee and
Yep.
Ramee speaking. Fanny, how you doing? Heard you're requiring some lawyer services.
Yeah. So I was, chopping wood, and then all I did was hop out of the car and get back in. I stayed standing on the street, but then they got me for trespassing.
Who's they? Who's they? Talk to me. Talk to me.
Officer Cornwood and Officer Shiesty.
Officer Cornwood and Shiesty. Why don't you come
Yeah.
down to the? Are you in the city right now? Are you in downtown, or where are you right now?
I'm like east of
East.
downtown.
Can you meet me at the courthouse or no? I'm gonna get this.
Yeah.
I'm happy that you rang Ramee, Fanny. I'm happy.
Of course.
Because you know my
Ming
motto.
recommended you.
Gotta ring Who?
Ming.
Really? Yeah, I got Ming
Yeah,
out.
he
I got
recommended
Ming
you.
out of a felony. I got him out of a felony last night. You know,
you're
Fanny,
very skilled.
I'm very, very skilled. Very skilled. Now, here's what I want you to do. I want you to come on down and meet me at Mission Row Police Department. Is that okay?
Mission Row Police Department.
Yeah. Matter of fact, let me call the officers that were involved first and make sure that they can get down there, and then I'll call you.
Okay.
All right. Sounds good. We're gonna. Hey,
soon.
Fanny, I got you. Don't worry.
Thank you, Ramee.
I got you. This is gonna get overturned. And they're gonna give you money back.
Okay.
I got you, Fanny. Let me work my magic. Gotta ring Ramee. Hello. I am Ramee L. Rahman, legal aid at law. I would like to speak with Officer Cletus Cornwood and Officer Den Shiesty, please.
In regards to the
My client. In regards to an issue a scenario that involved my client.
okay, what issue?
Her name is Fanny.
Okay.
If you could bring them on down here, please. Thank you so much.
Yeah, when they are finished up on the call, they can come this way.
Okay, can you are you like their superior? Can you make sure they come down
Yeah,
here
I'm the
after?
captain.
Thank you so much. What's your name?
When they are available, yes, Captain Brooke Ruth.
Captain Brooke Roof. Thank you so much. Oh, I saw they're en route. Thank you so much. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Captain. Sorry, what was it again?
Captain Ruth.
Captain Ruth. I'm gonna be honest with you. This seems like a situation of poor policing. My client was given a ticket and a citation and a fine on something that she did not do.
Okay, and she did have the opportunity to bring it to bench.
Well,
She chose not to.
Listen. Let's hold the brakes here, Captain. I'm with you. I'm not against you. Okay.
Okay.
Now, here's the thing, Captain. I would like to see the report so I know what I'm looking at here, so I can represent my client properly, and take this to the next level. Know what I mean?
You do need to have a bar licensed lawyer to FOIA the report.
Now, let me ask you a question here, Captain. If
Yes.
we can go to traffic court over this, or court in general, a bench trial or something.
Yes.
Is there a judge around and I can represent them legally as a legal aid?
They've already been charged. If you would like to take it to open court, absolutely, there might be a judge around.
Yes, and then that in turn would allow me to see the report.
Who's signing this time?
So if that is the case, if you want to
pass it off,
contact
yeah.
the judge yourself and
I
see if they
will
would
do.
approve of you, I'd be okay with that.
Yes, ma'am. Give me 1 second.
Very much. Appreciate that.
Norman, pick up, please.
Hey, what's going on, Ramee?
Norman, my man. Listen, I got a client down here that I'm representing as a legal aid here that has been done wrong by the justice system and the police system. I'm requesting an open court that I can represent my client with. But the captain down here is saying that I need to have a judge's permission before I can do that, so I can get the report and properly represent my client.
You mean like a bench trial? You're looking to have a bench trial?
Well, they were given the opportunity for that, but she was they weren't allowing her a lawyer. So now I come down there as a legal aid saying that, no, let's hold an open court. She said she's willing to do it if a judge allows it. And now, are you allowing this, Mr. Norman Adams? It's a simple trespassing issue.
Why not? I'll have an open court
Thank you so
case.
much. I'll see you at the courtroom.
Is it slacks?
It's involving Mr. Den Shiesty and Cletus Cornwood, both poor officers. Both poor officers of the law.
Are they both around and on duty?
I'm in front of them right now. I'm in front of them as we speak. You want me to meet you at the courtroom?
Yeah, sure. Why not? We'll hear it.
Sounds
Second
good.
floor
Thank you
courtroom.
so much, Judge Norman Adams. Second floor courtroom.
bye-bye.
Thank you.
Yep.
Captain Ruth, it seems like you have been checked to the mated. I am
Okay.
requesting
I
the
am
report,
completely
please.
okay. When we get there, they need a chance to finish it up.
Oh,
Yeah,
so now
I
this is
feel that all
improper
myself.
police work. That's what we're doing over here.
Incorrect.
Now,
They have 48 hours to finish the reports.
okay, now I am asking these two officers that are incapable of doing their job properly as to what occurred as to my client receiving a trespassing ticket.
Listen, Corn was he's mesmerized by the beautiful trees outside right now. But your client, who's your client again, Mr.
Her name is Fanny.
Fanny what?
I'm sorry, you know her. You just dealt with her.
No, Fanny what?
Fanny, you know her.
Oh, so you
Cat,
don't know your
metagame it.
client's last name. All right, so okay. Just give me a second, okay?
Fanny Mae.
Yeah, Bones, he's on the.
Fanny Mae. Her name is Fanny Fan. Some shit like that. I don't know, something. I just told you her last name is Fanny. Yeah.
I'm trying to see your punch, but like.
You see what I'm dealing with here? You see this, right?
I see.
So what was she charged with exactly? Was it any?
She was charged with trespassing. That's all she was charged with.
Okay, now explain to me why she was charged with trespassing.
Officer Dan and Officer Cornwood could explain that to you.
All right, so myself, my partner here, Cornwood, we arrived on scene to 37 call. Okay, on sophomore.
37 call using.
37. I'm sorry. I'm a
Should not
legal
use a
aid.
code. You
Thank
need
you.
to,
Thank
know.
you, Captain.
Yes,
Thank
you
you.
use
Layman's
Due to
language.
the insubordination of this shit officer Denzel Shiesty, I am currently.
Please do
Let's
not
not
speak
throw
to my
insults.
officer
Sorry,
that way.
sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm just very heated right now. You know, my client
so-
was not given properly judicial aid.
Can I
So-
say something super quickly, Dan?
Go ahead.
Do you need me
Yeah.
for this shit?
I don't think so, brother.
What's your name, sir?
You're good.
I'm Officer Jackson. I'm the
Well-
one that actually arrested her, but I was
Officer
handling the
Jackson,
situation.
or should I say brother, as the way Mr. Shiesty told you. I will rip this motherfucker in court, and I don't know if you want to be there or not to witness. I'm just saying.
Okay, listen, Mr. Ramee, you don't even know your client's last name, okay?
Yeah,
One.
her name is
Two-
Fanny Fan. Stupid. Sorry.
Two, all right. Your client was seen leaving the property with a device that is used for illegal activity.
I'm sorry. Did you see her using it with illegal activity?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Now, what evidence do you have of that?
I watched her.
You watched her.
Yeah.
Well, so what happened?
my
Because she
own
said
2
she
hours.
All
was.
right, so we can have this argument in the court case
Yeah, no,
instead of having it now.
So I'm just wondering, like, what's even the situation? I need to see the report.
Yeah, don't worry. You
Look,
gotta get
yeah,
the report. Give me-
Here's what I was gonna say. If y'all want to head to the courtroom, I can tell him what I saw, and he can see if he needs me in this court case.
Okay.
Y'all said
Yeah.
y'all side don't need me. I can tell him kind of what happened. Then,
Yeah, talk
and
to me,
y'all
boss.
can take all this shit to court.
Yeah.
You know.
All right.
All right.
All right, Den and
Um,
Cornwood, you need to make
yeah,
sure your
Cornwood's
statements
way.
are in the
Yeah.
report.
A firm, Cab.
All right. So there was a chase.
Cornwood?
He's still mesmerized by that.
There was a chase. I responded as backup. I know I'm trying to speak as plainly as possible. So if there's anything you don't understand from my police vocabulary, you ask me, okay?
Uh-huh.
All right. So I responded. It was a pursuit. I didn't witness
All right,
her
how about
being
you
on
take
any
that, you get to
private
the
property
courtroom.
or
I think
anything
it's,
like that.
Second floor courtroom, and you guys
'cause I
can
was just
talk
backup.
about that.
There was a police pursuit.
What's your name again?
That I'm Officer Aldo Jackson, badge number 114. After this pursuit, at some point, she jumped out of the moving vehicle. That's your client. She jumped out of the moving vehicle. She was injured on scene. I stayed with her. I stayed behind. I was going to offer to get medical. I wrapped up her legs, tried to make sure she was going to be okay. At that point, I told her people involved in the scenario, the primary, they suspect of her being involved, so I need to get her detained. Can you? Oh, I mean, all right, yeah. that's fine.
No. What was their probable
Is
cause
this-
for her?
is this
for them?
male-
Yeah,
I know
this
she's
is fine.
your- I know
Yes,
you're-
this is
she's
fine.
just- okay,
This is
all right.
family. He's part of the family.
Okay,
Now,
okay.
what did? Why was my client here suspected of being involved exactly? Because according to your testimony,
from my
Yeah, go ahead.
understanding,
Uh-huh.
two primary officers, which was Officer Cornwood and Officer Shiesty, witnessed her on the private property. I cannot confirm nor deny that because I did not witness it with my own eyes. However, when an officer calls something out like that, I am going to back them up.
Okay, okay.
Now, when she jumped out of the cruiser, I did have to detain her. I didn't detain her right away. I didn't even cuff her right away. I was getting her. I was more important to me to get her medical than anything.
Right.
I told her several times I need to get her in cuffs. After I kind of helped her a little bit, she was in a lot of pain. She started walking towards her friends when they came back. I gave her a warning or two, put her in cuffs. I never charged her for disobeying or trying to resist.
Okay.
She was simply just charged with trespass, and I'm actually the one that advised her to take this to court.
Okay.
I told her, and she can testify to this, she's right here, that if she personally doesn't believe she did the crime, then she needs to she needs to take it to court.
I will. Okay. I do require you at the bench trial. That's okay. But I can. You don't need to be there for the whole thing, or I can question you first if that's fine.
Whatever you'd prefer. If you'd prefer to do it first,
what are you? Are you in a rush or anything, or no?
Not necessarily. No.
Okay. I'll. It's second floor courtroom. I'll meet you there.
And I'll head over that way.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Oh, hello.
Fanny,
hello.
I'm gonna get you out of this. I'm gonna get this overturned. Just off.
Thank you.
Now, come over here.
Okay.
Just off of that officer's statement alone, Ramee Goodman will get you out of this. Got a ring, Ramee.
Nice.
You did the right thing. All right. Now here's the thing.
Nice.
I'm assuming you guys were doing a chop shop call, and then the cops pulled up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
But we barely even arrived.
Ming, did you get out of there?
Out of the car. No. Yeah, he did.
Okay. Here's what
And they don't know that it was
didn't
him.
ID you, right? Okay.
No.
So
No.
the reason why you jumped out of the car or that you hopped in it is the guy had a gun to your head, and you were a hostage in the situation. They cannot advise to that. The reason why you have the key frequency radar on you is that sometimes you lose your keys and you have a low jack system in your car. Okay. On top of that, the officer that I just questioned said that he does not believe that you were charged properly, and I'm gonna make him testify to that in court. Now, what was your time and
That officer
fine?
was very nice to me.
Of course.
No time and just $170.
Okay, let's go to the courtroom. I'll meet you there. Second floor.
Wait. You. Why did I have the radar?
It's because you lost your keys. Actually, no.
Okay.
The reason why you had the radar on you is because the guy who had the gun on you and made you take it and jump out of the car, so he can get away scot free.
Okay.
Let me cook up a little bit because I'm gonna try to see if they even saw you on the property. If they saw you on the property, then I'm gonna question you, and that's what you're gonna say. Okay?
Well, the thing is, Ramee, too, about the radar. I mean,
I'm gonna say
let
that
her
radar
keep it.
isn't even illegal because it doesn't say it's marked for
well,
seizure.
I told them I used it to check for radiation.
well, they let her keep it anyway, so.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Scratch that whole
And also
idea. Scratch that whole
Yeah.
idea. Okay, I'm gonna say that the radar's not even illegal. Okay, because it's
And,
not.
I do need to tell you my story though, because I did tell them a story.
Yeah, what's the story? Talk to me.
I told them that I was getting dropped off there to a party, and I met the guy at the apartments, and that he was talking to me about cannibalism.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with anything.
hopped-
The main thing is that the reason why they gave you trespassing is because they saw you on the property. But did they see you on
but
the property?
I never went on the property.
Okay,
No, I
that's
never
firm.
stepped
That's
foot on the
perfect.
property.
All right. That's all we need. Just follow. I got you. Second floor courtroom, Fanny. I'll meet you there. Bring her there.
See how I got you your first case, Ramee?
This is good, Ming. This is good.